Hey, what's up everybody, it's Dallas with Gadget Hacks, and today I'm going to show you how to boost performance and battery life on the Nexus 6 by lowering its resolution to 1080p. Now the Nexus 6 out of the box is a Quad HD or 1440p phone. It's one of only a handful of devices that boast such a high resolution right now. But all those extra pixels come at a cost. When you're using a graphics intensive game or an app that actually supports QHD, your graphics processor has to work a lot harder than it would with just a 1080p display. Then of course if the GPU is working harder, it's using more electricity, so your battery drains faster. And without getting too far into Steve Jobs' retina territory, I'll at least say that it's debatable whether or not the human eye can even detect these extra pixels that are costing you battery life and performance. So if you're fine with standard Full HD, especially considering that most apps, icons, and images top out at 1080p anyway, I'll show you how to make your Nexus display everything at that resolution. This of course won't physically change your display, so the extra pixels are still there and drawing current, but at least your GPU doesn't have to keep track of all of them. You'll need to be rooted to use this method, but I've got an easy to follow guide on that topic linked out at the full tutorial for this one. So head to the link in the description below if you need any help with any of this basically. Then to get started, download the app Terminal Emulator for Android. It's free on Google Play, so just search it by name to get it installed, then we'll type in a few commands with it. Now I've cheated here. I copied these commands and sent them to myself with Pushbullet. And that's something you might want to do as well, because it's important that these commands are typed correctly. So if you want, head to the full tutorial and copy each of these commands because I've got them typed out clear as day over there. But the first command is really simple. Just type SU to ask for superuser access. Then press enter on your keyboard. From here, go ahead and tap grant on the pop-up, and now Terminal Emulator can execute root commands. So this next command will actually be the one changing your resolution to 1080p. Again, I'm just going to copy and paste, but the command is WM space size space 1080 x 1920. When you hit enter this time, you'll see all the stuff on your screen get quite a bit bigger. That's because the DPI value is still set for 1440 resolution, but we'll fix that with this next command. So let me paste that one in here real quick, and this one reads WM space density space 420. After hitting enter this time, you'll see that most of the stuff on the screen goes back to its normal size. But my keyboard, for instance, is still using the old DPI value. Things that have already loaded up their visual assets like that will probably not load them again until you reboot. So that's what this next command is for. This one is pretty simple. It's the word stop, then space, then 2 ampersands, then space again, then the word start. When you hit enter this last time, your phone will automatically reboot. So let me make a cut in the video right here, then I'll pick back up again when the phone is finished rebooting. Okay, so it's all done. My display is now running at 1080p, but honestly I can't tell the difference at all. I'm definitely sure that you can't see any difference because this video was filmed in 1080p to begin with. But if you're at the same point in the process and you want to make sure that everything you did stuck, there's an app for that. This one's called Display Tester, and again it's free on Google Play. So when I run this one, it spits out all of the technical details about my screen. Right here front and center, it says this device has a 1080p display, so I know the mod worked. From now on, my GPU won't be wasting resources to power all those extraneous pixels, so I should hopefully notice a jump in battery life and performance. And if you ever decide to switch back to the stock values, it's exactly the same process, but with different numbers used in each of the commands. So be sure to check out the full tutorial to get any of those values or commands, and as always, we'd appreciate it if you would like and comment on this video and subscribe to our channel. So we'll see you again next time, folks, but until then, happy gadget hacking!